Good afternoon, Sava here from Football Heritage TV. Hope everyone is well. Tottenham Hotspur. It's good fun, isn't it, being a Spurs fan? It truly, truly is. Welcome to all of you. Please smash the like on your way in. Please smash the like on your way out. Please subscribe if you haven't. Yada, yada, yada. This is not going to be a long show, maybe about 45 minutes. And then I am live at 6 o'clock with the wonders of the world that are Henry Wright TV and Sean from Spurs Talk Show will be live at 6 o'clock. So if everyone could get over there, that would be absolutely fantastic. And I'll put the link into the chat a bit later for his show at 6 o'clock. Guys and girls, so Harry Kane, we obviously know he is at the Spurs training ground today as planned, as was always meant to be the case. Harry Kane has gone back to work. He's gone back to work, essentially. There's no shock to that. He was meant to be there. Lots of videos and footage of him coming out of the car and going into the training grounds. It's like, well, okay, yeah, he's going to work. But lots of reports today. Now, again, we talk a lot about reports. I don't take any of them verbatim, but, lots of reports today. You can just type in Kane to PSG in your Google search and The Sun are running a story with it. The Guardian are running a story with it. The Metro are running a story with it. Goal.com, teamtalk.com, Football London have run with PSG chief issues major Harry Kane transfer warning as Tottenham given Kylian Mbappe noises. So i.e. that Kylian Mbappe is leaving. The Express are going with it. Harry Kane negotiating PSG transfer. Football 365, Kane becomes PSG priority. The Mirror said Harry Kane's secret transfer meeting amid Kylian Mbappe swap deal proposal. I mean, it's all good fun, isn't it? Depending on whichever link you want. Yeah, you can type it in. You are just seeing everything on the PSG Hub, the Twitter on the Spurs Express, Tottenham. Everything is running with a story today about Harry Kane. PSG, 100 million. Now, as far as I can see from all the reports, that is 100 million euros. Let's be really clear about that. That is 100 million euros. Now, 100 million euros, I haven't checked every day. Let's check, actually. Let's check. 100 million euros in sterling. Yeah, okay. It's just over 85.6 million pounds, which is what it was yesterday. So it's not moved that much. Where are we all at with that? This isn't about me. This is about you guys and girls. Where are we getting this from? As I've just said, Andre, I've just read out, there's like every publication in the world is running with this. This could be a case. This could be a case that one paper has got it, one media outlet has got it, and they've all gone with it. Or there could be that noises are being leaked, or it could just be complete BS. Now, I understand Harry Kane possibly moving to Bayern Munich. I do. I get it. I don't understand Harry Kane would have any interest in PSG. What are your thoughts? Can I get a yes or no right now in the chat? Would Harry Kane, forget Levy for a second. Let's not worry about Daniel Levy. Let's not worry about the finances. We can talk about that in a minute. Would Harry Kane have any interest in PSG? Is there a driver for him to go there? What do you make of it? We've seen Messi go there. We've seen Neymar go there. We've seen Mbappe go there. Would Harry Kane go there? If it's good enough for them, why isn't it good enough for Kane? I'm just playing devil's advocate here, by the way. I don't see it, but I'm just trying to find reasons why. What do you make of it? I'll read out some of the best comments. First of all, thanks, Dre. New to this channel, seems good. I mean, thank you. I mean, it's half a compliment in there. Seems good. I'll take that. Just subbed. Thank you very much, Dre. Really appreciated. And thank you. I just want to say quick thank you before we go on about Harry Kane. Thank you to everyone that normally watches. We did smash this morning, through this morning show, we did smash 1 million views for the first time. So we have now set over 7,000 subscribers and 1 million views. And I can't thank you all enough. So where are we at? Maurizio Pochettino, who has said no way he's going to France. It's not a competitive league. More pointless than going to Germany. Not happening. Phil P is a big up at Sava. You are cooking. Huge love for the set out. Thank you, thank you. Midori has said, all I care is there's a bidding war, and the result of this bidding war is fully reinvested into the squad. If they buy Kane, then Mbappe has gone surely. I think that's it, right? I think they want to sell Mbappe. I think the noises coming out of PSG are very different to the noises coming out of Tottenham. And what I mean by that is Tottenham, the noises have always been, we do not want to sell Harry Kane. PSG, the noises are, he won't sign a new contract. We want to sell Kylian Mbappe. So it's quite funny. Two different clubs, two similar scenarios, two very different stances on what should be done with a year left on your contract. Drea said, Kane would not go to PSG, surely. Makes 0 sense. A league title does nothing for his legacy. What does everyone say about Mbappe? He needs to leave PSG to cement himself with the greats. A lot of people are going to say this, for sure. A lot of people are going to say this. What I would say is I am one that thinks for Mbappe's legacy, I do think that he needs to go to a big, big club. But I also think that Mbappe's won World Cups and titles. A little bit of a different, but I completely hear what you're saying. Ash, big up my man Ash, has said Levy wants £120 million so they can talk about it all they want. Kane also doesn't want PSG. Yeah, listen, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, it would be interesting, wouldn't it? What happens if PSG come in and go, there's £120 million? Not saying they will. Just chucking out some hypotheticals. That's all we do. Kane wouldn't go to PSG. Claude said, we are a big club. Why take chain up and sell our best player? I don't feel like that's the question we're asking here, Claude. I don't feel like that's the answer. That's the question we're asking. But okay. Wolves, Finland, big up to you. Always a big supporter of the channel. I said, Sava chat, wait a minute. Is Kane heading to the most GDT trophy in the top 5 league? Maybe even more than Bayern. PSG can't lose 3 Pokals same year, even League Cup, top of Bundesliga and Bayern. Oh, that was a bit tough to read that. I'm not going to lie. I'm not quite sure what you meant. Hell no. Right, we're getting to it. Would he go to PSG? Hell no. Yes. No chance. No. Maybe. No. SOF has said, our fans think a photo of Kane laughing in training proves he's happy and not leaving. I recently switched jobs. I had a few laughs with friends before I left. Daniel Turner has said, yes, he would go. Money, lots of it. No. Yes. For League One, no. PSG going to pay him crazy money if Mbappe leaves. PSG are a bigger circus than Spurs. I can't see it, Sava, a farmers league. Listen, I think all leagues are farmers leagues. If we're going to call that a farmers league, I think Premier League is heading there. City are heading there. Phil P, I think he might. Why not? Steve Spurs said they already won a lot. Okay, right. So this is in relation to my question. By the way, people, I think a lot of the time you have to realize I'm just asking questions, right? I'm just asking questions. Sometimes we ask a question because we want a reaction. I want to know what people's thoughts are. There's nothing wrong with being challenged, right? There's nothing wrong with me challenging people's minds and perceptions. All right. Don't take it so seriously. I will ask you this. Why was PSG good enough for the greatest player that's ever played the game, Lionel Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe? Why was it good enough for those 3? Why was it good enough for Sergio Ramos? Why is Harry Kane above that? Just putting a question out there. What are your answers? I'm really interested to know, because for a guy that's not won anything and only played at Spurs, we don't half belittle everyone else. So I'm just wondering. John has said, yes, it's an easy trophy. James Bond is in the chat. Big up. Has said, is it good enough for them though? What do you mean? Sorry. What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean. Jessica said, could very well do it. Family could stay in London home for one. Yeah, a little Eurostar over to France. Not a lot, is it? He needs the Liga trophy. I'd imagine that the impact of this bid will be to make Bayern match it. This indirectly could be the catalyst, therefore, to Harry actually leaving. I mean, look, I would say this. I've maintained the whole way along, I don't think he will go. I don't think we'll get a big enough bid. I think he will stay, and then I think there will be a bidding war in January, or he'll go somewhere on a free. Just my opinion. Could be completely wrong, right? I don't think any of us know exactly what's happening. It could be completely wrong. I don't think anyone's going to stump up the moolah to take him this summer. He can also get through to January, yeah, and start getting offers on the table for pre-contract agreements with the foreign clubs. He could also get through to January and big clubs that are still in the Champions League could start bidding for him because they know he's got 6 months left on his contract and he won't be cup tied in Europe. So there's lots of possibilities. So we're just discussing all of them. So please don't, everyone, let's not get upset and stuff. It's fine. Sean E.J. Daniel has said 100 million euros has to be discussed. He is in his last 12 months. Yes, Harry Kane could do League and PSG of Champions League football and win every year as well. Also closer to London. Isn't it funny how some of us have such different opinions to others? I like it. I think it's good. It challenges the mind. Daniel said, yes, he will go there because of Champions League and trophies. Daniel Harris said, I understand it a few years ago, but PSG being found out since Messi, Neymar and Mbappe failed to win. Every player knows they won't win UEFA Champions League. Yeah, but aren't they doing something different now? Haven't they gone for a different method? I'm just saying. Bundesliga is more challenging. I think Harry would prefer Germany. The Mountier said, feel a deal has already been agreed with Bayern by Kane's brother. Look, so much talk, isn't there? I'm really interested to see how this plays out. Chris Morris has said, yes, only a 2-hour flight over for him. Drew Zilla has said, oh, hell no. Asher said, why would Kane go to PSG's player of Asensio? I mean, listen, they've still got good players at the club, haven't they? I'm pretty sure Neymar is still a player there. Verratti, I'm pretty sure they've still got some very good players there. Hakimi, but I hear you. Claude has said, let Harry start to break the record, then at 33 leave, go to a club, sit on the bench like many have done and win a trophy, because it is to win a trophy. It doesn't matter if he sits on the bench. I don't think that's quite what it's about, though, is it? I think certain players, I think what you're referring to there is the likes of Calvin Phillips. They'll go to a club like City, don't have to be the main man, sit on the bench, collect trophies. I think the difference is, Claude, is that Harry Kane is one of the best strikers in world football. And I suppose it depends on what his ambitions are as a footballer. That's what this comes down to. SOF has said 120 million. Hell yeah, I would take it. Could be BS to get Bayern to pay more. Levy is friends with PSG boss. Tell him to leak rumours they're interested. It's yeah, I mean, there's so much talk, isn't there? By the way, guys and girls, I'm not going to ask loads in this channel, but please smash the likes. There's 344 of you in here. Let's get to 100 likes. We're only on 78. If anyone puts in a super chat, it's obviously guaranteed to be read out. And please smash that subscribe button. We're aiming for 7,200 is the next mark, and we're about 60 away from that. So if we can get a few more subscribers, that would be welcome. But obviously, no pressure. Thank you very much. Tottenham LSG has said 50 goals a season in France for Harry. Not sure a league title there means all that much, though. Yeah, okay. Happy for PSG to swap us. Absolutely. Listen, I won't be able to read out every comment because there are so many messages, so many comments. I think Bobby K's in the chat. I think I might have missed Bobby K. If you're in the chat, Bobby K, big up to you as well. Jeffrey has said no one can afford either. If you're saying what I think you're saying, Jeff, I believe that I don't think anyone's going to pay anywhere near the money that Daniel Levy would accept. That's only my belief. I don't think anyone's going to pay anywhere near the amount he would accept. Andre said, I think Levy's sell for 120 million euros. Kane won't leave unless Levy accepts an offer this window. Foxy has said, only Bayern as an option for Kane, I think. PSG bid will make Bayern step up. I mean, could we see a bidding war? Could we? SOF has said, Enrique wants Felix, Kane to Bayern, Mbappe to Real, Vlahovic to Spurs. I don't think we'd get Vlahovic, SOF. I truly don't. I think that he'll have offers from bigger clubs. But hey, it is what it is. No need for apologies, Claude. All is good, my man. All is good. Listen, I don't think anyone in here is right and anyone in here is wrong with this subject because none of us know, right? I think it's one of those where we can't say definitively because we do not know. We do not know what is going through Harry Kane's mind. We don't know if he's looking for trophies, whether he wants to be loyal. We don't know what is going through his mind. Big up Wolves Finland. Always a big supporter, as I said. Said Spurs need to sell Kane. 100 million, no. Question about that. Richie, number 9. I mean, are we talking about if Kane goes, Richarlison going into the number 9? Maybe Son could play through the middle. Lots of different options. East London Gooner said, Sava, what has happened to your new centre-back VDV? Now, somebody I know has told me this. I don't know if it's true or not, but the reports are that VDV is close. Apparently he's close. It's being verbal at the moment. We just need to submit the formal bid. That's what I've heard. I don't know what's true anymore. There are so many reports. That's what I've heard. Should be interesting to play out in the next 24, 48 hours. Philly has said, Sava, do Spurs win trophies? Am I in another reality? In reality, Spurs win nothing. PSG and Bayern Munich actually win trophies or nothing. Look, Philly, I've had this conversation to death this summer with Spurs fans that seem to think that winning a title like PSG or Bayern Munich is not better than not winning trophies at Spurs. I don't understand it, but hey, that's just me. I'm on the same wavelength as you. Kane doesn't care about the money. He wants a winning project. Sure. Okay. What does that mean, though? What's a winning project? Who's in a winning project? Where are we? God, there are so many comments. Big up to absolutely everyone in here. There is so many people. People saying money talks because of the money. Let's see. All of those have dodged the Premier League. Ash, I would say Lionel Messi and Mbappe have dodged the Premier League. I don't think you have to play in the Premier League to be a great. Lionel Messi is the greatest footballer I've ever seen play football, whether he was in the Premier League or not. Kane won't be downgrading from Spurs to PSG. Let's be brutally honest. He won't be downgrading from Spurs to PSG. This is where I think Spurs fans get a tad silly with this. PSG, whether it's a one-team league or not, the same way that Man City is now becoming a one-team league, you know, I don't think we can say from Spurs to PSG is a downgrade. I think that's crazy. The Premier League record is pathetic, not even real. Okay. Let's have a look. Mauricio Pochettino said Neymar was purely financial. Messi and Ramos, I'd hazard a guess at the end of their career, wind down, take that possible last big pay packet without too much stress on the body. Possibly, but have you noticed this is what we do? And this is what we said, like Philly, who I just spoke to. This is what we've WhatsApped about before, mate, is whenever it's a player about Spurs, we find every excuse as to why it's okay for others, but never for Kane. This is what I don't know. Listen, I'm not saying he'll go there. I'm just sitting on the middle of this. PSG fans are the biggest clowns in world football. They were booing Messi. Jimmy Costco has said, for anyone saying Kane winning a Carling Cup is bigger legacy than the Bundesliga, there's no way Robbie Keane's legacy is bigger than Lewandowski. Take out his Champions League and La Liga if you want. Oh, absolutely. It's crazy. Honestly, Jimmy, I think a lot of Spurs fans say these things to make themselves feel better. Every other fan base in the world goes, yes, Bayern Munich over Tottenham all day, every day. Spurs fans go, what's the point? It's only the Bundesliga. It does make me laugh, but hey, it's football. It's all good fun. Please feel free to like. Let's help with the algorithms, people. 108 likes. There is 372 of you in here. Come on, people, smash the likes and subscribe if you would like to, as well as we try and grow. Phil P, big up, always another one of the best, big support of the channel, big support of me, so thank you. What is your favorite horror film? The Dyer documentary. Yeah, I can't do another talk about Eric Dyer, Phil. I just can't. It's just crazy. Where are we? Jack has said Kane's brother is a pain in the backside. John Salvage, big up, has said Spurs Sava. Okay. It won't mean anything as much as winning something at Spurs. I hear this a lot, but what's he going to win at Spurs realistically? What's he going to win? Is a Bundesliga title better than a League Cup in England? I mean, yes. I mean, it is. It is, isn't it? Philly said, I have this feeling that Kane will break the goal scoring record of Shearer at Manchester United. Interesting. Where are we? It is funny, isn't it? What I find funny is when I'm in a Spurs show, like with all my fellow Spurs fans, the way we view other leagues and Harry Kane is so different to the way the rest of the world does. It is brilliant. I find it funny. Where are we? There's so many comments. Apologies. Frederick said, "Are you doing YouTube full time now, Savin?" No, not full time. You'll know when I go full time. I'm not full time yet. Mrs. Oh my God, Mrs. Box Office. Jesus Christ. Great stream, mate. Q. East London Gooner. I am of this opinion. I do believe this as well, which is why I don't think he will leave. I think the only way Kane leaves is if I don't know. I think the only way he leaves is if a massive bid comes in from a Real Madrid or something. But I do think he's very comfortable, which is fine, and that's great. But as it stands, when he finishes his career at the moment, it'll be great goal scorer, not a lot else. And I'm not having a go at him. It's just that's what it is. I don't think PSG will take... What are we doing? Chucking Dyer in on a free? Oh, God. Yes. All right, Kirtan. Hope you're well. Michelle Gain has said, who would you go for if we sold Kane? To be honest, I really don't know. I think I'd look at maybe a couple of younger, quicker forwards and spread the goals out a bit, because I don't think there's many goal scorers in world football at the moment. We will get VDV over the line. It seems similar to the Spence deal. In what way, my man? What do you mean, Dre? How do we think it's similar? Where are we? Oh, Ethelstan has said, isn't Ethelstan the name of the one of the kids in The Last Kingdom? Am I making that up? I'm not. No, I'm watching it right now. No, I'm not. Ash, big up, has said, also worth noting that when VDV gets done, it takes 24 hours to get a visa accepted. So he's probably going to have to fly out without the squad. Yeah. Absolutely. Stan has said Kane must stay at Spurs. He'll be a legend at the club, part of his history, far more important than winning titles. I'll throw this question at you, Stan. Isn't he a legend of the club whether he goes now or not? He's our top goal scorer of all time. Isn't he a legend of the club anyway? And when we say far more important than winning titles, I don't know many players that have ever had that opinion of the game other than Kane. But I'm not saying Kane has. I'm saying if this is true. Where are we? Would I sell Kane for Vlahovic and Chiesa? What? Kane to them, Vlahovic and Chiesa to us all day, every day. Yeah, Chiesa's a fantastic player. Vlahovic as well. Yeah, downgrading league, but at what point do you want to end your career with some success? I'm just sitting on the fence. John has said, Sava, we cannot rely on Kane's goals forever. So yes, if he leaves, you must get Vlahovic. But mate, I agree with you. We can't rely on Kane's goals forever. When he goes, he goes. I won't be one of the fans crying. But I don't think it's just as simple as get Vlahovic. I think there are going to be other big clubs bigger than us that want Vlahovic. I think the likes of Man U might have to look at him. I think Chelsea might have to look at him. PSG, I think he will be on the... Well, I'm saying I think. If I'm not wrong, didn't the reports come out yesterday that PSG had called and asked about what the price would be for Vlahovic? So PSG clearly looking at a striker. They're inquiring about what Kane and Vlahovic. I just don't think it's as simple, John, when we say you must get him. Okay, but other clubs exist. Kane will be more remembered for being the highest Premier League goal scorer ever than winning a few Dog and Duck Cups. Listen, I can't take fans seriously when they say Dog and Duck Cups for a club that haven't won anything in 15 years. You make us look bad. This is why other fan bases hate us. They hate us for these sort of opinions. I agree, Foxy. It's not a downgrade from Spurs, is it? This is the problem. It's not a downgrade from Spurs. Paul Jones has said Kane only wants Bayern Munich, meeting with Ange and Levy went bad. How do we know this, Paul? Come on, Paul. If you want, message me on Instagram and tell me how you know such things, and I'll keep it between us. But how do we know this? Sorry. Sorry, bear with me 1 second. So sorry. I'm so sorry. Everybody, welcome. There's 427 people in the chat. We're going to go for another 32 minutes, and then we're all going to go over to Henry Wright TV to watch me, Henry, and Sean from Spurs Talk Show. And I'm sure this conversation will rumble on. But for 421 people, only 128 likes. Guys, we are being as tight as Daniel Levy here. And smash the subscribe button if you can. We're creeping up towards 7,150. So if you could, that would be much appreciated. John, I don't know. I don't know. Everyone, I don't know. I won't get into it, but I don't know. The idea that Kane doesn't care about the money is silly. Everyone cares about money. I think one of the things you would say, Zaffa, is I'm sure everyone cares about money, but it's not as though these guys are broke, right? It's not like if me or you, so I'm not saying I know what you earn, but it's not like me or you suddenly got offered 200 grand a week. It's life-changing. These boys are already rich men. So we'll see. We'll see. Sava, would you put Kane in the conversation with the Prem greats if he went and won a few league earns? Personally, I wouldn't. Surely the better option for him is to wait a year to leave on a free. If we're talking about putting Kane in the Prem greats as a goal scorer, he's already in the Prem greats as a goal scorer. That's the thing for me. I don't think that changes if he leaves. I don't think it changes his status at Spurs if he leaves. It is what it is. El Dante said, Sava, some Spurs fans say that. Not all of us. No, I know. Most of us are sensible to know that Bayern are bigger. Not most of us, El Dante. Trust me, read a lot of the comments in this chat. Not most of us. Thank you to the two people that just subscribed. Honestly, it does mean everything to me. I am trying to grow it. I am going to go full-time in the next year. So when you hear me asking for subscribers, that is why I am trying to build and trying to grow. You know, I'll always put content out for you daily. So please do smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, and smash the likes. We're just getting to 147. So please smash the like button, and the likes and the subscribes are much appreciated. Ash, big up. I said Dyer Doc was actually decent regardless of what's gone on. He's had a very interesting big upbringing and journey. Actually, a likable bloke, just not good enough. For me, Ash, I think it's all about the timing of the club needing top centre-backs and just anything but centre-backs. And one of the reasons that we're not good at defending is Dyer. And then they make a documentary about him and put it out whilst we're trying to get centre-backs over the line. So it's interesting, but I mean, I haven't seen it. I've got no interest in watching it, if I'm brutally honest. I was going to say MUDFC. Mud FC. Football is a team sport. He ain't winning anything at Spurs, even if he scores 100 goals a season. Unfortunately, that's the way it's been, right? Unfortunately. Ethelstan has said, I'd rather Vlahovic came in and Harry Kane left, if I'm honest. We need a young striker at the top of their game, not a half-law footballer that has 1 foot out the door. I mean, that's a bit harsh. Is he a half-loyal footballer with 1 foot out the door? I don't know. What do people think? Half-loyal? I mean, he's given us 10 years and over 300 goals. I'd say that's pretty loyal. Where are we? AJS 1988 said, do you think Bayern will feel pressure to pay the money this summer? He can go anywhere he wants for free. Do you know what? I think that's a big part of it. I think Bayern Munich probably know that if this gets to a free-for-all, I don't think that's going to be the destination of choice. I don't know that for sure, but hey, I'm just surmising. That's all we ever do is surmise. Thank you to the two people who just subscribed. Thank you. It does mean the world to me. When Sava goes full-time, he'll have the hot tub streams. I'm not sure about that. No one needs to see me in a hot tub. No. The Irish Hotspur. Big up. Is this Dave? Is this Jack? Is it both of you? Big up. Get over there. Subscribe to those two lovely lads. Me and Dave go right at it, but we are friends. I promise you. Dave might tell you different. Sava, do you want Kane to stay, or do you think we should still sell Kane? I've always had the same opinion that if he's not going to sign a contract, sell him. That's my opinion. If he's not going to sign, sell him and get as much as you can. If he's going to sign a contract and stay. I just don't think that the halfway house is good for anyone. John, you don't have to put it in capitals, mate. You don't have to shout at me. It's okay. I get it. He's but Sava, we need Kane to stay because we have a really difficult season coming up. And I believe under this new manager, we can win a trophy. John, you've just said we should get Vlahovic. Which one is it, mate? Listen, cool. If Kane's going to stay, sign that contract. Sign the contract. That's all I've said. I'm not willing him out the door unless he doesn't want to sign a contract. That's all I've said. Mud FC says fans love to devalue Kane. We will be long gone and Kane will still be remembered. Yeah, Kane's going to be remembered in the Premier League and at Tottenham for years and years, forever. Of course he will be. The difference is he going to be remembered as that Spurs legend that won trophies in his career, or the Spurs legend who was the top goal scorer in the league until someone came along and beat it? That's all I'm asking, because records can be broken. That's all I'm saying. That's all I've ever said, but people get a bit upset with me. Greatest name on YouTube. Just a YouTube fan has said Kane can stay in the Prem for a few years, break the top goal scorer at Spurs. He'll be happy. He's not worried about trophies at this point. That's the worry for me. How can anyone that good not be worried about trophies? That's where my mindset I don't compute with that. I'm so sorry. Sorry, hang on. Let's just check. Is there somebody at my... Nope. Sorry. You know when your Ring doorbell says there's someone at your front door and then you look and you're like, no, there's not. Everyone keeps saying this, that the meeting didn't go well with Kane and Levy. Why? Can anyone give me some insight? Why didn't this go well? I'm really interested to know. Anybody? Any insight? Anyone? If they can't say on here, message me on Instagram. Hey. Ethelston is the name. I'm watching Vikings next. Thanks, Trey. I'm watching Vikings next. I've got loads. I do like my Viking type stuff, so I'm watching that next. It is hot in here, by the way. Absolutely. Kane is already a legend. Kane is already a club legend. Sean EJ Daniel says, Sava, when we win silverware this year, I hope you have a special show for Mud Bath of the season. Why? Sean, why? This is what I like. When kids say this to me, why? Do I not want Spurs to win a trophy this year? Is that why? What do you mean, Sean? Try and put it in the chat elegantly. What do you mean? Where are we? Loads and loads and loads of comments. Bobby K is in the house. Bobby K, one of my favorites. He leaves me really seductive voice notes, does Bobby K. Really sexy voice notes. Love you, Bobby. Irish Hotspur. Okay, sorry, that's in response to somebody else. Apologies. Wow, there's loads and loads and loads of people in here. There's 472 people in here. 472 people and only 169 likes. Guys and girls, the likes really help YouTubers. If you like it, it tells YouTube you like it, and YouTube pumps it out to more people. More people come, more people watch, more people debate. So if you could smash the like. I mean, it is free. I'm not asking you to do anything that isn't free with the subscribing and the liking. So please do. Did you do is saying Kane isn't going end of. Okay. All right. He's got inside information. Just a YouTube fan has said for the Spurs, he's a legend in the Prem, a quality goal scorer. Yeah, I would make you right on that. Drea said, I feel like Vlahovic would generally come to us. Chance to play in the Prem and reinvent his career. I feel he just wants to get out of Juve. I hear you, Dre, but there are reports that Chelsea want him, Man United want him, and PSG want him. So I just don't ever think it's... Look at the difficulty we're having getting Tapsoba and Van der Ven. And people think that we're just going to go and get Vlahovic out of Juventus. I think we've got to get real a little bit. Big up Mark Cousins. Big up. Hope you're well. Hope you've recovered from Poch joining Chelsea by now. Stan has said, when Kane scores the most goals in Premier League history playing for Tottenham, that's the pinnacle of legacy. The French league is the second club, not comparing clubs. Sure. Okay. Listen, I'll tell you what I would love to know. I would love to know what Kane's ambition is, because in Kane's previous interviews, I've seen him talk a lot about winning trophies, but then I get loads of fans that come on and tell me it's not about winning trophies for him. So I don't know whether to believe the man himself or the fans that say trophies aren't important. Ash has said, if he goes to PSG, the only good thing about it is Champions League, and there might only be 6 games a season. The league is terrible. Okay. Dre said, loads of ITKs on YouTube and Twitter nowadays claiming they know how players are feeling and inside info. Listen, I think that's always going to be the way. We are... oh, sorry. God, something's definitely gone down my throat. Look, that's the way the world is now. There's so much gossip. There's so many bits of information flying around. But hey, we're all here. 481 of us are all here talking about it, right? So we must like it. Honestly, guys, if you could see the hate I get in my YouTube comments on a daily basis, it used to wind me up. Now I read them and I'm like, oh my, what's wrong with you people? Where are we with the likes? Where are we? 203 likes. That means 290 of you haven't liked. That is absolutely well tight, isn't it? Thank you for the 3 people that just subscribed. Really, really appreciate it. We're creeping up. El Dante said, am I okay? Yeah. No need to apologize if you're coughing or have a momentary moment in a live stream. Your live streams are great and constant talk is a lot of work. Well, thank you. That's nice to hear. So thank you very much for that. Here we go. Ulfric, Kane's #1 fan, and said, Sava, Kane looked happy in his training pictures. He was smiling and laughing. Yeah, but if I'm going to leave somewhere where I've worked for 20 years, does it mean that I'd have to sit around and mope? That's the only thing I don't understand. I don't really think that makes sense, but okay. Philly has said this is going to become Nuno 2.0. I don't think it is. I think Postecoglou's a much more inventive manager. I think he's a lot better man-to-man motivator, bigger presence. I don't think it will. I agree with this. That's the way to look at it. The league is a downgrade, but the club is an upgrade. I would agree. Where are we? Paul Jones said, to be honest, I heard it on another channel, but they have been right on a lot of things in the past. Listen, I'm not knocking it. Hey, lots of people are saying apparently the meeting didn't go well. I don't know. I don't know. When was the meeting? How long did it go on for? What was discussed? I don't know. Did they have lunch? Did Daniel Levy order in? I bet you if Daniel Levy orders in, I bet you he claims it back. Do you know what I mean? He's that sort of guy, isn't he? Do you get 100% of Super Chat donations or do YouTube take a percentage? Listen, YouTube take a percentage of everything YouTubers do. That's how YouTube make their money. They take a percentage. Of course they do. Absolutely. Thanks, El Dante. He said, please smash the likes if you're enjoying the content today. It does help the channel a lot. Keep this content coming. Thank you. Listen, we're here all summer. Then we're here after the summer. I'll stop, obviously the days people stop watching me, I'll stop doing shows, but hopefully people like the content at the moment. There are so many people in the chat. It is absolutely amazing. I'm about 12 minutes behind on chat. Here we go. It's Dave. I thought you said it's Dave Dad. I was going to say, all right, Dad. It's Dave Lad. Love it. We do go right at it, but I respect you and I would like to think we are mates. Yeah, we're mates. I love the Irish Hotspur. Get over there, subscribe to him. When we go at it, we go at it. But you know what? We're all Spurs, Dave. And you will back me up on this. Contrary to people thinking I don't want Spurs to win a trophy this year, I would love Spurs to win a trophy this year. When people say you're going to be in the mud, why? It's been 15 years without a trophy. Of course I want us to win one. Where are we? Okay, interesting. Maurizio Pochettino has said, if Kane goes, personally, I'd like us to go for someone like Ollie Watkins. Can you imagine what Villa would ask for him? How much do you think they would charge for Ollie Watkins, people? How much? Yes, Jack, at the moment, yes. Yes, I'm in between doing a few little bits for myself and the YouTube. So yeah. I won't go into detail. It's no one else's business. Claude has said, I want Kane to stay. Why sell a world-class player? And the media is saying we cannot attract world-class players. Claude, I feel like you're missing the point all the time with this. I think the difference is if he doesn't want to be here, Levy's got the decision to make. Sell or let him go for free. That's the decision to make, right? I don't think it's a case of just selling world-class players for the sake of it. His contract is running down. Fuzzy Hacks has said, the thing is, I'd take Kane at Newcastle. I'd love him to break the record in a black and white shirt. Yeah, I can't see him quite going to Newcastle, and I don't think you guys can afford him from what I'm hearing. From what I'm hearing is there isn't the money. What are you doing? Sorry. Adam has said, you know that it's bad when Kane has a better chance of winning a trophy with England than Spurs. Listen, Tyrone has said, if he does leave Spurs, why would you want to go to Bayern Munich? Well, Bayern Munich are one of the biggest clubs in world football. Again, this is where we get silly. They're one of the biggest clubs in world football. Bobby, sorry, mate. Sorry. If it makes you feel better, Bobby, your wife messages me naughty things as well. I can't do it, Bobby. I can't do it with a straight face. Big up Bobby K, one of the best. One of the best. Foxy has said, Henry left Arsenal to win the Champions League. He's still treated as an Arsenal legend and Prem great. No reason why it shouldn't be the same for Kane. Sure. I think we get too caught up on this whole, if he leaves now, he wouldn't be a Spurs legend. Of course he would be. Of course he would be. Why wouldn't he? Jimmy Greaves is a Spurs legend, right? Why is Jimmy Greaves a Spurs legend all these years later? Why is Hoddle? You know what I mean? Like, come on. Where are we? Where are we? Yeah. Where are we? Where are we? Bobby, can you message me on WhatsApp later? I was looking at this last night. I didn't know. Do I have to have seen Vikings first to watch Vikings Valhalla? Sorry, completely off topic there. There are 505 people in the chat. Big up to you all. 4:45 on this lovely Wednesday evening. I say lovely. At 8:15, I'm going to be doing personal training. That won't be lovely, and it will be really, really hot. So smash those like buttons, people. Be kind. Less than half of the people in here have smashed the like button, and we are chasing down 7,200. So if we can get 10, 20, 30 people that haven't subscribed to subscribe, that would be really, really good. I mean, do a shirt. I could do a shirt giveaway right now. If in the next 15 minutes I get 57 subs, I will give away a Spurs shirt, a real Spurs shirt sent to your house. Is that fair, people? Let me know if that's fair. 57 subs. I don't think we'll get it, but we're on 7,000. I'll cover that up so that you can't see all of my details. But there you go, 7144. Can you see that? That's where we are. If that gets to 7,200, I will do a shirt giveaway with a player. I'm guessing mostly Spurs fans. And in order for that to work, what you will need to do, let me just quickly refresh my. Here you go. What you need to do is type in hashtag sub to Sava. Hashtag sub to Sava. Now, what that does is that puts you into a draw, and then I will show the draw live. So I'll put it in the chat. Hashtag sub to Sava with 2 V's. If you put that in, and if we get the next 52 subscribers, then we're now at 50 subscribers, and I will give away a free Spurs shirt. But we've got 14 minutes before I jump onto Henry's channel. Ulfric has said, Sava, would you rather Kane won the World Cup for England or the Champions League for Spurs? Champions League for Spurs all day, every day. All day, every day. Listen, international football, cool. Okay, whatever. Spurs or Spurs. I would Champions League for Spurs. This is my worry. I really do not want Kane to go anywhere like Chelsea. We're now 46 subscribers away from a free shirt. If you type in sub to Sava, I don't know if anyone has yet. I haven't reached that low. Was Bobby Moore a legend? Yeah, Bobby Moore was one of the greatest centre-backs that ever played the game, and he captained England to winning a World Cup. Of course he was a legend. Absolutely. Henry Wright TV. Henry's in here, I reckon, to make sure that I finish at 6. Henry, I'll be finishing, I promise, Dad. Henry's my new dad. I've decided. Doesn't matter if I'm older than him. Henry, also, look, sub to Sava for a free Spurs shirt. I mean, a free Spurs shirt. And all you've got to do is type in sub to Sava. I'll let you know how many people at the moment have done that. Only 38 people. So at the moment, looks like there will be no free Spurs shirt. But smash the like, smash the subscribe. And if we get there, we get there. And you've got 12 minutes. No, mate, I don't do DHgate. Don't be. No. Wolves has said 489 viewers, 472 have already subscribed. How would you know 472 have already subscribed? Let me tell you something, Wolves Finland. When YouTubers look back at your content, we can break down the video by any metric you want, and we can break it down by how many people watched the show that were subscribers versus non-subscribers. And the number that are non-subscribers is huge. Sometimes I have 60% non-subscribers versus 40% subscribers. So that's not true at all. I'm sorry, that's not true. Where are we? Oh, look, Henry fancies himself for a shirt, does he? If Henry won, I'd put Sava on the back of his shirt so he could walk around with Sava. Where are we? Oh, look, Sean fancies it as well. Here we go. Sean fancies it. Again, Sean will have Sava on the back of his shirt. Where are we? Loads of comments. There's so many comments. It is unbelievable. Show me the lights. I said at Henry Wright TV. Lateness is greatness. Yeah, Henry loves a little bit of lateness, doesn't he? Absolutely loves it. Always late for work, that boy. Where are we? God, there's loads of subs to Savas. I'm trying to get some football points here. Rafa said, I thought we were getting a centre back before pre-season. Why can't we agree a fee? Well, according to lots of reports coming out tonight, the fee is being agreed and it just needs to be put into a formal bid as opposed to a verbal bid. I don't know. I've heard so much, but I'm praying, I'm hoping, hopefully we can do that. Fuzzy Axe said, I come here for the intelligent chat. Well, thank you. I really do appreciate that. Danny D has said, Sava, who are the players in the frames behind you? Let's see. This here, hang on. This here is Harry Kane. This here is the legend, David Ginola. That's Erling Haaland, Lionel Messi, Ronaldinho, Pele. Not a bad, I mean, I don't think we'd be good defensively, but I think this as a five-a-side squad would be pretty talented. Yeah, I'll put Sava on the back. Do you know what? The person who won the shirt last week just got a shirt with FHTV written on the back of it. And that person will vouch for me. I don't know if they're in the chat that it is en route to them. I've showed them everything. Put Sava on my shirt. AJS has said, give Ange time. Stadium matchday fans, whether Kane stays or not, sick of the manager merry-go-round. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that. Jay Mack has said, Sava, is the draw for the shirt going to be fixed like last time? For anyone that doesn't know what that means, basically, I showed people, I put hashtag sub to Sava to show people what to put in. And then when we did the draw, it actually drew my name, but we did draw again and someone else won. But guys, at the moment, we are 45 subs away in 9 minutes from it happening. So it doesn't look like it's going to happen. I tell you what, I'll lower it. If we get to 7,185, that's 30 more subs in 9 minutes. Big up, Sean. If you haven't already, please subscribe. This guy, listen, we don't always agree, me and Sean, but I've got massive love and respect for his opinions. So please get over there and subscribe. Subscribe to Henry Wright TV, who's in the chat as well. Where are we? Yeah. Okay, that would be good. I could do that. Hod God 10 has said, Sava, you need a Gaza, a Hoddle, a Klinsmann, and a Greaves pick behind you. We'll get there. At the moment, I'm thinking about moving area. I want to build a little studio. So I'm not sure what I want to do yet, but hold that thought. Robert Bullmore said, Ginola was my favorite player growing up. Me too, man. Ginola was my favorite player for many years. Right, 5 more people have just subscribed. 25 more subscribers. We do the shirt draw, but we are finishing bang on 6 and heading over to Henry Wright TV. Henry, just quickly, if you're there, have you sent me the link? Yes, you have. Good lad. All right. Henry has sent me the link. I'm going to put the link in the chat to your show as well, Henry, in 1 second. Where are we? Sorry, bear with me 1 second. Let's do that. I'm all for helping out all the other YouTubers. Where are we? Spurs. What's the group called with me? Okay, perfect. There it is. Right, link copied. Compose, email. Oh, it's all good fun. So just think, as soon as you finish with me, guys, we all go over to Henry's and we have more of the same chat, more banter, more fun. It should all be good. I'm going to put the link to Henry's show, not the link to the back office where I will go, but I will put the link to the actual show into the chat right now. So I will put it in again. Don't worry, but just save that. That link there that I've just put in will take you to Henry's show. Okay, it will take you to Henry's show. Sub Sava, absolutely. We're still waiting. Who's messaged me? Wow, 7,160 subs. We're not going to make it, people. We'll have to roll this over to another day unless we have a late surge for 7 minutes. All in all, give me a yes or no. All I want is a yes or no. Will Harry Kane be lining up the Spurs when the summer transfer window shuts? Yes or no. That's all we need. A yes or no. John the Celtic guy said, if we sell Kane to PSG, then we can get the defenders we need. God, Phil's come in with out the biggest flop in the Premier League era. I don't know. Oh, God, that loads. Tunga and Dombele. There you go. Right. So will he be a Spurs player? Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. It's pretty split, isn't it? No. It's pretty split. Yes. Oh, the yeses are starting to win. If we sell Kane, Levy will buy 20 midfielders. Absolutely. He probably will. He probably will. Listen, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. Listen, we're not going to hit the target. So stay with me. Keep subscribed. We will do this for another show. I'll be live tomorrow at 10 a.m. We'll have another target. Keeps people incentivized. Gives me incentive as well. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Thank you to everyone that has liked. Thank you to everyone that put in the super chats. Wolves Finland. Phil P. Thank you to everyone for watching. The link is in the chat for Henry's channel, which he has just told me is going to go live bang on 6 p.m. So you've got 4 minutes or so to go and get yourself a drink, going to the toilet, do whatever you need to do. By the time you come back, yes, I've redirected everyone to Henry's show. Yes, I have. Much love. I really, honestly, I want to say a big thank you because YouTubing means a lot to me. I really enjoy it. And without you guys and girls, it doesn't mean anything. So thank you very much. Thank you for being very loyal to my show. And I will see you on the flip side. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 10. I'll see you in 4 minutes on Henry's channel. Everybody, much love. Take care. See you later.